Yeah, sometimes draft mode can surprise you. There are decks you expect to be good, like Boost or Destroy, but what if you're offered something like Annihilus? Can you actually make that work? Can you turn that into a 5-win run? Well, I got offered Annihilus, so we're all about to find out. Whoa, Sentry Annihilus deck. There is no way this comes together, right? But it's really cool. I've got to pick that. I've never even seen Annihilus. That's really, really cool. Hood, Sentry, Annihilus. What do you even get with this deck? Zombie Mr. Fantastic, I guess, does have some buff ability here. You don't really want to buff those guys, but you could buff your Demon and technically could buff your Void. That's just probably the best card there, too. Speaking generally for, like, tempo or whatever. Another Hood? Yeah, dude. Annihilus with multiple hoods actually seems kind of unfair because you could basically swarm out the entire board of junk. Magic is intriguing as well because if the game is extending too long, like you might just lock up all their positions with Annihilus and then, man, that's interesting. Like Brood is definitely really, really strong with this pre-boost though. Like it's just so hard to pass up 15 points. Like a 315 is just really good. Hawkeye, of course, the acid arrow is another kind of, swarm enabler, so I'm a bit intrigued by that as well. And I also just like how flexible it is, you know, just like a flexibly good card. So I'm probably going to take the Hawkeye here, but I actually could make a really strong argument for all three of these, weirdly. I think I just really like leaning into the full swarm line, and that's what Hawkeye does. Like, thematically, she's the most fun to me with Acid Arrow, so it's like yet another Annihilus Hood kind of thing. Stegron is, again, kind of interesting for, like, clogging out opponents. Mockingbird has, though, now Hawkeye, Zombie Mr. Fantastic, and both Hoods and Sentry. So, like, Mockingbird is often going to be, like, a 2-9 or a 3-9, which I think Stegron's just going to be too hard to use. So I think you have to take the Mockingbird here. I think that's fine. Claw? Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi feels kind of evil, but I have seen a lot of stuff he'd be good against. And he kind of makes sense, too. Like, you lock out one spot, you Shang-Chi another. Like, I get it. That tracks. Groot with Mentor is pretty cool, actually. Spider-Man we don't need, and Angela we don't need. Again, if you lock up spots, Groot kind of makes sense, because then I only have, like, one key place to play or whatever. That said, you want to play the Groot a little earlier, I guess. Herbie, Awesome Andy... probably Herbie is the most sensible pick to me. Has some Zombie Mr. Fantastic synergy with his summons. Extra energy is always cool. Mockingbird synergy too with his summons. Yeah, he seems cool enough. All right, let's. Aw, dang it, dude! I drafted in the wrong screen. Oh crap! You guys are gonna be mad at me. Hopefully you can see it all. Okay, shoot. Well, that kind of triggers me. But it's okay. We'll make it work. This won't be the first draft video you see, so you'll know that's not normal and I screwed it up. But that's all right. That's okay. I gotta switch between screens every time. Maybe I shouldn't bother and I should just run the draft in the full screen. But I don't know. We're also used to this view now. I think it's conveniently easier to watch, but whatever. I don't actually have my energy overlay up though. I'm realizing for this. That's kind of annoying. Where's my energy overlay, dog? I turned off the cubes one, but I didn't realize I turned... I've recorded so many videos already without that. You guys are going to be mad at me. I just realized. Oh my god, I don't know. These aren't labeled at all. I'm the worst streamer ever. I'm literally the worst streamer. Where is that, dude? There it is. Okay, that's fine. We'll make that work. It's like I'm recording all of these in one day, so I don't have time to fix things in between, you know? I guess Raft is a little bit more likely for the opponent to play to. I could actually just finish it literally right now, though. That's kind of wild. But I think you just go Groot. I think Groot Mentor is really, really strong. Raft is definitely... Oh my god, they don't care at all. Absolute madness. They just don't care. So here we can use Grapple Arrow, though, to make a cool play where you fill raft and then still move out of raft, right? That's really nice. Annihilus with Hood, right, though, is actually not great as I look at this. Because you kind of help them in Mojo World and hurt yourself, so that's weird. Also, Khonshu sucks. So that's no fun. We might just abandon Annihilus here and rely on the true Mojo World, right? I think that's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, now I kind of need to Annihilus to get more points there, maybe. Oh, never mind, just kidding. Thank you, Polaris. They could have maybe saved that for later and really cooked us, but I'm not sure this is a human. I think this might be a bot. I don't even know what to play, man. Sentry's like we said, it's weird. You don't really want to do that because Annihilus is so weird. Although honestly, there's like a weird line where you maybe just Sentry and like don't care about, you know, the points. It's just like Mojo World's farming on its own, right? That's honestly kind of cool. I think that's the move, man, where you just don't Annihilus. You just win with Mojo World. That's actually pretty sick. Mockingbird's like a good follow-up too, yeah. Galactus is a big boy mid. Ooh, that Spider-Man breaks us left on our basic arrow though, so they do have to still like get points there because Werewolf's moving out, so it's not nothing, but it is a little annoying. I am just farming mid with Shang-Chi though, like we don't care. Mockingbird is still better than Khonshu despite the Zombie Mr. Fantastic. Also, Zombie Mr. Fantastic is going to add some even more points left that could surprise them. If they had a skill they could abandon, they could get Werewolf back left. But, I mean, how do you get Mojo World here? It's so funny, I have -4 points in Mojo World and I'm going to win by... I don't know if I've ever seen Mojo World at, like, negative values like that. That's pretty wild. That's really funny, actually. Yeah, they're just dumping mid, but it's not enough anymore. Yeah, we were right about Mojo World, right? Just throw the bodies. Kind of cool. Weird little win, actually. Yeah, really weird little win. One win. Who do we get? Who do we get? Nebula Viper! For sure, dude. For sure. I can't believe they actually gave us Viper. Is that a coincidence? Probably not. I haven't seen her in a bunch of drafts so far, so probably not. All right, Hood. Yeah, do your thing, man. Hawkeye also sick. Yeah. We'll find Acid Arrow. We'll clog them out right, left. Strange Academy is good at clogging as well, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. I can't believe we're playing an actual, like, clog deck. They've kind of just gone away in real Marvel Snap, but it's happening here of all places. The hub. We can use Cold Obsidian, actually, yeah. I don't know if it'll be worth it, but... That does mean I lose a card draw, unfortunately. Only big downside here, I guess. Yeah, let's go Zombie Mr. Fantastic. Kind of don't care where the Horde goes, but already have pretty much enough bodies now to support the Fantastic between the... Oh, what do we do? Demon Arrows and the Horde. The more stuff they play left, I guess, technically the better. Wow, that is a Mystique Goose. That is wild. That is actually shockingly wild and cool. This grapple arrow is a little weird. I'm like, you know, I might accidentally pull something mid I don't want, but honestly, that's not a big problem. I'm gonna have extra energy, but I don't think it helps. I might just play the Cold Obsidian mid, to be honest. The Annihilus, you don't want to wait too long in case they fill out locations, but frankly, I think we're playing against a bot, and I think their deck so far is just hot, utter filth. It's just awful. It's one of the worst decks I've ever seen, so, Oh, I got Goose there still. I forgot. We got the double Goose, so we can't put Cold Obsidian there. But we can just put him left and pull him there, which is the same difference. That's fine. And then Mockingbird's fantastic, right? This is not a good Herbie, but we might not get a good Herbie. I just don't think we need the energy there. And by the way, Annihilus is going to be fine on the final turn because they don't have enough cards out. Or worst case, you know, we just clear that -3 and it's all the same difference. Wow, Iron Man hood is fantastic news. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. What'd we get? That's actually a good one. Yeah, that's really nice. All right, let's go. I guess actually, is Viper Shang-Chi better? It was playable. Yeah, it probably is better. Oh, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but it is probably a little better. Dude, this opponent's deck is just not... I mean, maybe the deck's okay, but this particular game did not go great. I don't actually know if they are a bot either, by the way. That fist bump makes me think they just didn't have anything to do. I don't know. I think maybe bots can emote now. I never know anymore, but either way, the deck just didn't come together there, unfortunately for them. That was a tough one. Encore. Dude. It's gotta be that, because the Mentor is insane. When you stack augment, some of them just get so broken. It's really, really cool. I can't believe this deck's 2-0. I've had decks I thought were gonna be way better do way worse. Way worse. All right, Hood. Yeah, let's, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's stack you right. Why not? Hello, opponent. What's up, dude? Aw, thank you. That's sweet. They're giving me nice, cute emotes. Appreciate you. I never know how much to emote, or like if it seems like I'm emoting too much, I promise it's not because I'm trying to be mean. It's just, I don't know. I never know. Double power is pretty cool if you hit Muir Island a bunch. Viper Hood, I mean, we could honestly already rip it. This is that Mentor perk, so it's just kind of some free points if you do it now. Just kidding. Okay, Lasher mid is awesome though, so I'm not mad at all. That's still great. We'll sit on that. That's no biggie yet. Yeah, I don't know. We're like kind of trucking towards really needing an Annihilus right now, because like these hoods and the sentries incoming, you know, like kind of need to find the Annihilus. They do shut down the torch here briefly. Lasher, like we said, is going to be pretty strong. I really need that Annihilus, dude. Does the opponent actually ever expect me to have an Annihilus? That's one thing, is like they may think it's impossible to hit an Annihilus, but it's not. It's not impossible. Like, how did he draft Annihilus, dude? I guess some of these starter buckets, as we play more and more draft, we might start to learn, like, oh, if they have Hood and Sentry, they definitely have an Annihilus, because that's part of the starter bucket or whatever, right? Maybe not definitely, but pretty much very likely to have an Annihilus kind of thing. Wow, what a hit. I mean, just an insane hit. Lasher hitting now, too, on the doubling is going to make us just irresponsibly strong. Oh, they didn't even... Oh, my God, they're locked out right. Oh, my God, dude, this is filthy, dude. Oh, their Lasher went off first. I didn't think about that. I should have tried to rip... Oh, thank God he didn't hit Herbie, actually, though. Oh, 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 I wish he had hit Herbie. Oh, my God. Herbie would have gone to negative, like, 4 and then doubled to -8 or whatever. Oh, my God. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my whole life. Absolute insanity, dude. I don't know how they win. This Groot's actually pretty sick too, to be honest. I wish we got these double Mentors. That would be crazy, but I'll take it. This top deck card's gonna have +21. Viper! Bro, it's still not enough, but it's pretty cool. That's my Viper, I forgot. Yeah, speed too, not enough. This deck's crazy. Wait, did they activated it, but I think it doesn't do anything. That was such a cool game, Tommy Z, man. Thank you for having that. Thank you for making a cool game there, dude. That was crazy. Annihilus is actually busted, man. This is a good, cool deck. 3-0 right now. I did not dream. Did not dream. Wow, a 1-1 Drax is awesome. Because he's so crazy likely to get buffed. Like, the debuff is helpful. That's cool. Like, if you hit that on turn 1, your opponent... Oh, my God. Your opponent just can't play cards. They're cooked. No way to play cards, man. I actually kind of maybe don't want him getting a Yggdrasil buff. We don't know that for sure, but in theory, right? In theory. Yes, Drax. He's already moving, man. Keep it going, Drax. That's a really good Clea, too, though. They could hit that Drax. But again, like, that doesn't... is that actually any good? I don't know. Clea cards are really good against Herbie, though, so this could be a problem. That said, if they go too hard against any one given thing, I can just Viper it back over, right? So, like, if they start hitting this Herbie a lot... Oh, the double Clea... This one's getting double empowered too. It seems like the second empower does not actually proc her ability though. It didn't seem like she added another card to hand. Unless maybe her hand was full, I don't know. Yeah, this is the, like, dude, if this hits, oh my God, it's gonna be so many points on my top deck. If this hits, it's gonna be like 1,000,000 points. Not 1,000,000, you know what I mean. 30 or something, right? But like, please hit Drax, please, our group, please God, play right, opponent. Please God, play right. No, why? That's such a good Krakoa card too. Are you kidding me? You're killing me. This is still gonna be 15 on my top deck, so it's like, it's not bad by any means, but oh my God, dude, that would have been so sick if it hit. Oh, I'm heartbroken. I seem to have broken the game as well, at least for now. Herbie and Clea both ticking up. Okay, Drax again, of course, getting bigger. Shang-Chi at 16, dude. That's some craziness right there. I have Annihilate, so you don't have to Viper here, but at the same time, I don't really have anything else to do, so... I guess you do this right? I don't think you have to do it right, necessarily. Because there is a weird chance that Clea actually becomes a Shang-Chi target, in which case I might swing enough points there anyway that I don't really need to. I also think mid is fine. Like, it might buff the hood a little more for them, but it also buffs my Viper if it does, so it's like maybe the same difference. I don't know. They have priority, so I would rather them not hit the Herbie here with their Clea cards. They don't. Wow, okay. Thank God the stick did not get Krakoa'd, by the way. That would be brutal. Clea goes to 9 this turn off Yggdrasil, so actually I cannot Shang-Chi the Clea here ever, because otherwise it'll be end of turn too late. But whatever the stick card hits is probably going to be a good Shang-Chi target. Question is, like, where does it go, you know, because you want to kind of create that out. You could almost save the demon here, but I think I you know, I have the Hawkeye cards as well, so I want to make sure I have, you know, full flexibility for the next turn. It's just flames. Oh, dude, this is a bot, dude. Did they give me a bot for my final game, dude? No way. No way, dude. No. Oh, I can Shang-Chi the Clea, by the way. It had to hit that time, but if it didn't hit this time, we were cooked. Oh, dude, I think they gave me a bot for my final game. I'm so sad about that. That's pretty frustrating, honestly. I mean, I think we're gonna win anyway, but yeah, that's kind of frustrating. There's no way our human plays stick into flames, especially like flames is just way better mid too. It's just crazy good mid, so they should have been playing all those mid, and they have so many, right? I just can't imagine. And like Torch is not getting a body. This has got to be a bot. That's really disappointing, dude. Like, what an anticlimax. There's finally some good flames for the record, but it's still just too late, too little too late. I mean, maybe their hand totally sucked. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm actually accidentally enabling their human torch. That's a wild little sequence there. I don't know, maybe their hand just sucked. How many cards were in hand? They still had 3 cards in hand. There's no way that was their best turn 5. I don't know. That has to be a robot, right? Some poor Jackson out there is like, Regis, no, I had a plan. Something was cooking. Oh, that's not my 5th win anyway. Oh, that's 4. Oh, perfect. That makes me happier. That's actually excellent news. Quick draw on the Sentry seems best. I don't really want any of those. I think that's a pretty weak augment, but better than Shang-Chi, because he's more of like a timing dependent. Annihilus and Shang-Chi are both more timing dependent. So you want to put that quick draw on something that you can kind of just throw out whenever, I think. Hood is no problem. We're going to be super, super strong left, so that's good news. Groot's a home run hit. If we can line it up on an Agony, that would be beautiful. If they like don't play there on 2, maybe they're more likely to play there on 3, right? Early Herbie's great. get a full rotation there, and a little more likely, hopefully, to win the overload. If the opponent gets really nervous about this overload, they might play mid, but I think it's more likely that they're trying to support some forge buff with an agony play. So you go Groot left here in order to cheese a bunch of free points off your top deck, basically. Rock is actually pretty great for us with Mockingbird and Zombie Mr. Fantastic. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take it. And I'm gonna double down on Demon left just because Panopticron's so strong. I mean, the opponent might definitely be very strong left here, but hopefully we match. And we did indeed catch the Groots. This is gonna be a monster top deck. Anything we get here is going to be absolutely insane. It's gonna have 21 extra power. Hopefully it's Sentry and also Quick Drawn, just because that would be crazy funny. And I would have to play it left for the biggest overcommitment in history, because I can't play it mid or right. It's Drax as a 123, bro. Well, I will say, unfortunately, I think that means our Drax is very unlikely to get another buff. The good news is, I don't know, actually Maverick, I say that, but I don't know if that's totally true. That may not be true. He might actually catch a buff. Imagine if I win because the opponent makes some crazy Maverick buff card and Drax moves and goes to 26 or whatever. That would be very silly. Does he get +3 or +4? How do I not actually know that? For some reason I was thinking +4 for a second, but... All right, there's that Sentry quick draw like we talked about. I guess you do that into Annihilate, huh? Yeah, that looks fine to me. They are gonna actually have a crazy dude like we talked about. It's double Mavericks here. Can the Annihilus next turn win us this? I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous suddenly. If these Mavericks hit a big stick or something, it could be absolutely gross. I'm playing Annihilus right, it turns out. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Horde is getting that Panopticon buff, so... Lasher is actually super scary, but they didn't double stack, so they're saving something here. I guess actually Annihilus is more points than Shang-Chi, huh? It's kind of crazy to think about. I mean, that's not always true, I should say. If they fill out this location, that's not actually true. He's like 12 and 8 is 20. Otherwise, it's just like, but Shang-Chi doesn't really win is the problem, right? Like you have to get rid of the voids. No, it is always more points to Annihilus. I'm wrong. It's always more. Well, I think I said it's always more, but the spacing was the issue. But I think this should be fine, right? I don't know how you do all this. You got a lot of work, a lot of ground to make up here, because you're actually still scraping for mid is the problem. Like, despite all that Lasher stuff, they still really had to fight for mid. And of course, that just leaves right stranded, which makes this deck 5-0, dude. Even beating the boost deck. This is the most shocking result I've had in draft yet. Also, the fastest draft run I've had yet at 23 minutes. This is barely worth a video. You have to put a sponsored ad read or something here to increase the length. Absolutely shocking result. Annihilus Sentry deck going 5-0. I honestly almost cannot believe that result. And the Sentry was good. Like, the Annihilus was good. It wasn't just the crazy Groot and stuff. That was awesome. Stacking those particular augments is very powerful and definitely gave us some nice boosts, but it's not like Sentry and Annihilus were irrelevant, and hoods are good too, right? Basically, risk-free, you know, kind of hoods with upside, even when the -3 is flipping over. Like, that's all shockingly good. It came together better than I expected to, as far as the deck is concerned. Like, Shang-Chi filled in well, Viper filled in well, Mockingbird was a surprisingly good fit with all the demons and stuff. Like, some seemingly like weird things actually came together to make a really, really good deck, honestly. That was nice.